Yo, yo, yo. Welcome back to the show. What's up? What's up? In the very shortly, we're gonna have the very first match of season 2 of the league phase. It's gonna be between Merker and Jedi Evan. As we can see here, no matches have been played, so both players have a chance at getting top of the league here, getting that first place. They even can share with a draw, which is very insane. So you can go top of the league. So very high stakes match here, I would say. Or you can get to last place if you lose, because you're gonna have worse game difference. So huge stakes here. And yeah, do we have both players here? We do have Merker. Merker is live. He's warming up on level 29. Look at that. I mean, that is pretty insane stuff. Like, even Andy would be scared, I would say. So Merker, one of the players with a max out on the PAL version with DAS, which is an incredible achievement. Like, I mean, lost for words. Like, how is that even possible to get a 19-star max out on PAL? Like, it's beyond me. Like, the amount of dedication and hard work that went into that. Huge achievement. Merker also being the player of Fortnite as well, from what I've heard around, and he must be building those blocks good as well in Fortnite. Otherwise, he wouldn't be a good player. Those building skills, I guess he just never tops out on Fortnite. They can't destroy their builds, and he might get to Battle Royale on Fortnite, but will he be able to get on Tetris tonight against Jedi Evan, a newer player in the scene? Very often a player in the Friendlies universe, hosted by Kingsman. Yeah, we're looking forward to see what he can bring against a very tough opponent in Merker. Definitely one of the favorites, I would say, to finish in the top 4. So yeah, really looking forward to this match whenever Jedi Evan can get the internet sorted out. And yeah, we can get the show on the roads. And I'll just make the camera bigger in the meantime. I'll see what I can do with this. Whoa, that's not what I meant to do. There we go. We gotta get a new match arena, by the way, yeah. You still need to pay out the match arena from the first season, so then we'll get the new match arena win. But for the time being, you can still contribute to season 1 if you'd like to, but for the time being, match arena for season 2 isn't open as of yet. Ooh, almost a Tetris setup there from Morkos, but yeah, not the best RNG there to cooperate. So yeah, if you are unaware of how the format works, we do have a rules document where everything is nicely explained there. But pretty much what you need to know is that we do a best of 6 format, which means that it's first to 4 games won, or if there's a 3-3 tie, both players split 1 point each. In case of a win, getting first to 4 games, you get 3 points and 0 points for the loss. The top 4 at the end of the league phase will go straight through the quarterfinals, the round of 8 if you'd like to call it that, whilst players that finish between 5th and 12th will go to the next round to determine the final 4 players in the top 8, and from there it's single elimination, no seeding whatsoever. It's pretty much random. From the round afterwards, of course, there is seeding until the top 8. So yeah, compared to last season, we do have less spots that make it to playoffs. We will be saying goodbye to half of the players at the end of the league phase, as there are only 12 spots in the playoffs from 24 players, compared to last season when we had 36 players and we had 24 open spots. So yeah, so the league phase is gonna be a little bit more brutal this time around. Da stress. What's up? Mekia. Ay caramba, ¿qué estás haciendo? Pero yo no voy a hablar esas cosas. Yeah, Jedi, when we can get an update, I would be very appreciate it. Haha, what's up? Hola, Elena. Gracias. That's funny, yeah. It is what it is, yeah. Look at Merker go, 8 lines already in 29. Can we see 10 lines? Ooh, the J is not gonna make it left there. That required like a quick top, but 10,000 points, not bad at all. Beating Howard on the high score table. Look at those quick top. Oh, DL wasn't in the desired spot there to make up the Tetris setup. Yeah, very good fundamentals there, getting the S's to the right, which are the easiest pieces to get over there. Seems better now, let's go. Look at those quick tops. The Z and the L would have been so good to the left there, but that was such a hard move there. I don't know if that was even possible. So yeah, just waiting on Jedi to go live. And yeah. All good. Thanks, Jedi. So yeah, Jedi, of course, one of the more feared opponents because he has the power of the Jedi Force. The Force may be too strong for some people to handle. We'll see if Murphy can handle it, or if he has the power from the dark side, which isn't really the case because he's not a roller. He has experimented with tap in the past, but yeah. I don't think Merker rolls. I mean, he might have been doing it in secret, so he might be keeping that away from us. Those rollovers and game crashes, like maybe going for a back-to-back game crash, a rollover, not a rollover, a revert, yeah, where the game loops back around. Currently going for the 19-5 attempts here. Ooh, the square. If the square had made it left there, that would have been a possible attempt there. Wow. It's just sometimes you are one frame away from like having a really good run there. We do have Jedi. Let's go. Don't forget to turn on input display and hertz counter, Jedi. And yeah, let me know when you're ready, and I can give you guys the seats if you are, of course, done with your warm-ups. Music, yeah, I'm gonna lower it a bit. Yeah, cheers. Maybe bump up the sound on the microphone a little bit as well. So yeah, guess I can give you guys a seed now. Seed is gonna be EE4D8F. That is the B sequence both players will get, which means that both players will play with the same pieces. Of course, the games will be different due to different decisions and misdrops and all that. But yeah, quite a neat feature of Tetris Gem developed by Karyava that allows you to play on the same sequence, so that there's no to try to avoid disparity in terms of RNG, although the same sequence can affect different boards in a different way. You have ready from Merker. Just need ready from Jedi, and we can kick off season 2 of DAS Champions League. Are you excited for DAS Champions League? Merker is excited. Jedi is excited as well. We can start game 1 in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. And there we go. It looks like everything is correct here. Same key starts. Yeah, we're underway for game 1. Made it to season 2. And who knows how much further we can make this go. I think like if you have a season 2 of whatever event it is, it means that it's usually gonna stay for a long time. You're like past the season 1 process. Nice J vertical there to accommodate the square there for Merker. Those micro adjustments can really make a long way in terms of efficiency. Jedi looking for a line spin here. Hits the line spin, no 2G spin whatsoever. Very, very nice from Jedi Master there. So yeah, 3 Tetris for Merker. Jedi also getting Tetris number 3, only a burn to separate both players. So very, very close in the early stages of the game. Merker with a bit of a high build here, but has a nice double well setup, takes it all with S. Still waiting on the long roll, which does arrive. A little bit of a drought, forced Merker to take some burns. And yeah, Jedi also having to take those, struggling to get a Tetris setup at the moment, worked out. And yeah, T followed by the long bar Tetris for Jedi. So 118 for both players at this early stage of the game. I believe it's 5 burns for Jedi, 6 for Merker. So very, very close stuff. Oh, Jedi's stream has frozen. That is not a very good sign here. Just keep playing. We'll see if a refresh does the job. I don't think... We are seeing image. It's just a little bit of a PowerPoint, but... Yeah, there we go. Just gotta stay patient here. Merker with a long bar dependency, which could turn into a dirty setup here. And the pieces actually cooperate, but gonna take the single, which remains Tetris ready. And dirty Tetris there for Merker. Will take 3 more burns to switch it back to the right well. Nicely done. 187 for Jedi, 213 for Merker, but Jedi falling behind in lines due to the stream hiccups for the time being. But yeah, it's not that big of a deal for the time being. Like the line differential is back pretty much the same. Jedi is just driving a little bit between the past and the present, so it's all good. That's just for Merker. 241 for Merker, 234 for Jedi. Jedi behind by 8 lines though, so has the better pace, has higher scoring potential for the time being. Merker with a long bar dependency, gets the long bar. Reopens the... Ooh, doesn't reopen the well yet. We'll take the burn with the L. Nice double and the long bar for the score. And yeah, why is it putting the Z vertical to accommodate the J there on the left as well? Ooh, Jedi... Yeah, he's gonna have to compromise by setting up the hole there with the C. He couldn't quite find a nice solve there, but it's gonna reopen the well. A square would be perfect to burn a bubble there on the right, but it's not quite gonna arrive, and how Jedi's gonna have to burn this in a different way, which is going to be less efficient here. Yeah, finding some nice burns. That L burn is going to make the board very dependent. It needs a long bar to the right now, which does arrive. But this is an opportunity for Merker to really get a lead. I really like that adjustment with the J vertical. It looks aggressive, but it is really, really nice with the T or with the S, I believe. Oh, a nice tuck of the square. Merker pulling out all the good moves here. Oh, and Jedi is in a bunch of trouble here. Needs an L piece, now needs a long bar for the middle, is running out of time, gets the triple, L makes it to the left. Jedi scrambling to stay alive here. Ooh, nice cooked up with the Z. And Jedi is making some great progress here. The Force is on his side for the time being. Wow, that looked a little scary here, but the long bar arrived at the perfect timing there. And Jedi is out. Tetris for Jedi, 311, Merker at 407, so it's a 90,000 point lead for Merker. Merker on the outskirts of the 600k transition pace here. Jedi looking for a high 400, I would say. Still technically possible to get a 500 from here, but it's going to be very, very challenging. Ooh, but Merker now dependent on a J or a long bar. We'll get the right pieces to reopen the well. No scare whatsoever there. Merker 484, Jedi at 382, so it's a 100,000 point lead for the time being. which equals to like 4.5 Tetrises. Of course, as the speeds increase, the amount you get per Tetris is going to be higher. So a 100,000 point lead at level 28, for example, is going to be less than 3 Tetrises. Ooh, Jedi covers the well, only 18 lines away to transition. Doesn't have a lot of time here. DL makes it to the left, nice pole vault. It looked like that was a little shaky there. Well, it is shaky because the stream is kind of freezing a bit, so you don't really know what the details of what's going on the stream are exactly. Tetris for Merker. Merker can actually get a 600k transition here with the last Tetris. Jedi is going to transition somewhere in the mid 400s. And there you go, Merker, first game in DCL, first 600k transition as well of the season. Jedi with a double wall setup. Next burn will take him to transition, and it will. Transitioning at 444 and having a very jagged stack, which will force him to take some burns. Good setup for column 7 here, if the right pieces do arrive. And it is set up on column 8. Beautiful, perfect transfer to the right side there with that center wall Tetris. But Merker with a very efficient start here, not giving any chances to Jedi. Merker 678 already. Jedi is behind by 200,000 points at 482. So yeah, this is going to be a very, very tough comeback here for Jedi. Merker not doing too well though, it has a lot of options here. The right and the left are nice to build out, so he can wait for proper pieces here. Oh, but not getting any of those, yeah. Avoid setting up the Lombard pen seat. Nice task maneuvering there. Tetris for Merker 712, Jedi at 513. It's 200,000 point gap. Jedi with another column 8 Tetris. Merker, I mean, very, very flawless stacking so far. Very, very flawless last control. It's going to be very, very tough for Jedi to come back into this game. Gonna have to start hoping for a mistake here for Merker. And yeah, Merker is showing no signs here. Taking a very nice skim there. Knows when to take the burns as well. And this is going to be very, very hard for comeback. 804 versus 576. The lead is now over 200,000 points. Yeah, Jedi has been finding some nice efficiency on column 8, but will once again switch back to column 10. The default way of building up for the Tetrises. Ooh, misdrops the Z. They're creating a J dependency. Is not Tetris ready. The Lombard does arrive for a triple. Merker is ready. 844. Jedi at 621. So yeah, Merker has a good shot here at a max out, and a decent shot I would say at a 1.1, but that's going to be very, very tricky. Ooh, doesn't go as flat there, opts for a more risky approach, but it's going to work out. Tetris for Merker, 878, Jedi, Tetris into column 8, 668. It's still a 200,000 point game, so Merker needs to top out very, very soon, but he's not giving any shot here, like on pace for 1.1, Jedi is on pace for a 900k at best here. And Jedi is starting to run out of room here. Merker, nice double here. Jedi's board is very dependent. That's going to be tricky to get something to the left here. Oh, and that's... Ooh, needs a bar to the left. Has to cover the left side, and this is going to be very tough for Jedi to recover from. Ooh, that doesn't burn. Needs an L to the left, and it's not going to happen. Jedi will be done at 687. Can Merker get it to max out in the first ever game for DCL Season 2? Needs 2 Tetrises to do so before 29. It's going to set it up. I really, really like that. Ooh, but then that's... Oh, can't get to tuck, and that's going to be very, very problematic. It's still possible, but it's like... No shot Merker maxes this out. No way. Nice quick tap for the S. Needs something to burn. Oh, the T is going to misdrop, and what it looked like, again, with such high potential, ended up being another max out choke, but it doesn't matter. Merker will take game number 1. And it is Merker 1, Jedi 0. What a game! Merker just had a 100,000 point lead into transition, just kept increasing it on the post stage of the game. Nothing Jedi really could have done there, even if he had survived there. It was just way too much of a gap for Jedi to catch up. Yeah, maybe the story in game 2 will be different. We have it ready from Jedi, we just need it ready from Merker. Don't forget to increment the seed, it should be now FF. And yeah, we can get game number 2 started in 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Best of luck to both players. So yeah, we're underway with game number 2 here. Merker with the cleaner start here, already getting 2 Tetrises. Jedi with a very dependent board, Spiring in the middle. Gonna get a nice double there, reopening the well on the right side. And yeah, we'll take that double or the single there. So one of the two, both are fine here. Gets the well back open, needs some peace for the left side, and there you go, Tetris for Jedi. Merker already with 4 Tetrises, Jedi already only with 1 so far. Ooh, Jedi misdropping the square, but can get a T-spin if the T does arrive. It doesn't have any flat. Oh my gosh, that was so nice with the L there. I wouldn't have seen that. Great vision there from Jedi. That would have messed me up so bad there, but not for Jedi. That's what the Force gets here. But yeah, Merker building on this early lead, 162 already. Jedi back at 83,000. Yeah, gonna reopen the well in a sub-optimal way, keeping the well open but running out of options here. Couldn't get to quick tap there on the T to the left. And yeah, he's doing his best to keep the well open. Oh my gosh, that doesn't burn anything! Oh no! Oh no! Ay caramba! That was so tragic. The S didn't go to the desired spot, and that's gonna be an early sub out there from Jedi Evan. Merker at 214 is good, and we'll take game number 2. Very unfortunate, but GG's. Yeah, I thought of that like afterwards, if that was like a valid move to just avoid building weight on the right side and having the burning options. Yeah, that is totally valid. But yeah, very tragic end to this after a very valiant effort in game 1. Unfortunate top out in game 2, but we're still gonna have at least 2 more games to go. Jedi still has the possibility to win the set, but according to the match format, he needs to win the next 4 games in a row. We'll just skip it. Yeah, we'll just do 11. I don't think it makes no difference, so we'll just... I think it's an issue with older versions, but let's just do 11 just to be safe, yeah. Have it ready from both players so we can start game number 3. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Best of luck to both. Das! So yeah, Merker is making his debut in the Dallas Tetris universe. Didn't participate in season 1. Nice to see him make his debut already with a very decent start in this set with 2 games won. Jedi played in last season's Europa League, I believe made it to top 8 and was able to win the preliminary rounds to make it to this season's Champions League. So yeah, definitely has something to prove, being one of the lowest, not necessarily lowest skill, but like in the lower pools which might not mean much at the end. Yeah, Merc is the one with a bit of an early struggle here. A long bar to the middle would be great. The S will burn. Yeah, now looking for pieces to the right side here, which do arrive. Still long bar pens in the middle, which does right, fix everything. Jedi yet to score a Tetris though, 21,000s. And it doesn't look like he's going to be able to score one very soon. He has to go S flat there. There were no other good options there. Very tough piece to manage. But Jedi finding some better pieces, good placements as well. The well is open. Can Jedi get his first Tetris? And after 31 burn lines, he gets it. 51,000 for Jedi, 153 for Merker. 6 lines ahead of pace, so the lead would be around 80k at this stage. Ooh, the board looking... Ooh, Jedi could have burned with the square there instead of creating the hole. So that's gonna turn out to be a little bit less efficient in the long run, unfortunately for Jedi. But I'm sure that he was aware of that. Ooh, Merker covering the well there before the long bar arrives, and once again creating a long bar pence in the middle. Gets it for the triple, and the well is back open here. Yeah, that T flat I don't think would have burned. It might have though. You saw that Merker was definitely considered that placement there. Definitely considered it. Consider it. Consider it. He considered it. Yeah, that's a tricky word to say. Tetris for Merker, 255, Jedi at 172. Yeah, Jedi had flipped that T the other way. The L would have accommodated nicely on the left side, but can you really react with those? Maybe a bit of... Oh my gosh, it actually is gonna work out beautifully. The first placement was a little dodgy, but everything else from Jedi Evan was beautiful, getting the double tuck there. Now going for the column 3 here, set up for the Tetris, and the perfect ball transfer is gonna adjust to the right side. Tetris for Jedi, and with one more burn, we'll switch it back to the right side. We have 245 for Jedi, 346 for Merker, so Merker with a 100,000 point lead. We've seen so far a similar picture of game 1. 3 J's in a row though there for Merker, and had to build a bit of a spire with it. That line spin can't be spun in there, but a nice double with the J. And yeah, Merker can actually set up for a dirty Tetris here before switching back to the right well again. Yeah, but that long bar is gonna arrive way too soon, and Merker, due to the advantage he has, is just gonna burn it down. And yeah, start building again for the Tetris. Jedi with a bit of a dependent stack, but getting good pieces to fill it. Has the square depends. Yeah, and that C is not gonna make it to the left there. Didn't want to risk missing the quick tap there, but not getting any help whatsoever. Long bar makes it to the left there. Shouldn't be too much of a bad situation here for Jedi to take care of. Ooh, but if the pieces carry on like this, it's gonna be very, very tricky. Jedi gets the long bar for the double, but is it too late here? Gets the long bar to fill the pens in the middle, the square to the left. Good pieces and good placements here so far, but nice double with DS. L piece would be perfect for the left, but the long bar will also do. And there you go, very composed. Jedi right there, 311, gets out of that situation with a Tetris. Merc at 438, ahead by 120,000 points, and looking to increase that lead as Jedi is going to be a little bit away from the scoring position. Ooh, but Merker here in a little bit of a precarious situation. In fact, both players have a bit of a messy board, but Merker is getting higher and higher. Only 5 lines away from transition. Needs a long bar to the middle here, like right now, to have any shot whatsoever. Gets the long bar for a double. The T didn't... the T didn't make it to the burn there. It didn't burn as Merker was probably expecting. Nice quick tap of the Z. Oh my gosh. Merker making it look so easy. Still needs a piece for the left. Has to throw the square there as a temporary solution here. L piece would be perfect for Merker. Didn't quite arrive, but finding some great alternative placements. And this is not even allowing Jedi to get back into this, as Jedi has transition level 20 as well, 339. Merker with an amazing survival here, 487. It's an 150,000 point cap. Dashes for Merker, 515. Wow, what a survival there. Making it look really, really easy. That's not the type of board you want to have a transition, but Merker didn't panic, kept it under control. Very consistent quick taps as well on display, and that's halfway to getting out of a situation like that. Dashes for Merker, the lead is now once again over 200,000 points. Jedi just hasn't been able to get out efficiently of a lot of digging scenarios, and that's been costing him so far, but not over just yet. Dashes for Merker, 601, Jedi at 360. Dashes for Jedi. Okay, Merker also ready here for one, takes a safety double and a single, keeping Tetris readiness, and gets one as well. Nice burn there for Jedi, flat burn, beautiful. Tetris for Jedi, 423, Merker 666. And yeah, like, the lead has been increasing slowly throughout post, and we're getting closer and closer to the... Ooh, Jedi with the misdrop of the Z, and that's not the time to do that, unfortunately. That could be the nail in the coffin for this game, as Merker is setting up for the Tetrises and just taking the burns when he needs to, not taking any unnecessary risks, which is very, very hard to do sometimes. Tetris for Merker, 716, Jedi's at 442, and it's looking like it's impossible for Jedi to catch up now, like getting to the impossible stage here. It just has to hope for a miracle here, hope for perfect efficiency from now onwards, and there might be a glimmer of a hope here with like a 29 Tetris or so. Tetris for Merker, 753, Jedi 455, so it's 300,000 points now. Tetris for Jedi has to stay on the center rail here to maximize his chances at an impossible comeback here, but the piece is not really cooperating, needs a long bar and a J, and just not getting any pieces of those sorts. Yeah. Oh, nice long bar and L though, but I guess in terms of runway it's just gonna be way too short. Merker is not really in a position to score, but it doesn't really matter. We might see a level 30 attempt here for both players, as this is way out of reach for Jedi. Very suffer game. Merker setting up for the central, trying to get a level 30. Same for Jedi. Tetris for Merker, 855. Jedi setting up for one last Tetris and is gonna get it, 577. Merker with a Tetris on kill screen to go up to 893. Oh, and only one frame away from getting the level 30. Oh, unlucky there, but yeah. Very good, well done for Merker. Very valiant effort once again from Jedi Evan. Not throwing in the towel, just he kept going at it, yeah, and very valiant efforts. Oh, lines PB is to 38, so yeah, 2 lines away from 30. Can definitely happen any moment now. So yeah, the match is now 3-0, which means that if Merker wins one more game, he will be your winner. If Jedi wins the next 3 games in a row, he's gonna tie the set, and both players will walk away with the point. Those are the only 2 scenarios possible now. Jedi can't win anymore. We have ready from Jedi. Seed should be 2-2 now, and we can start it once Merker is ready. We have ready from both players, so let's go. Game number 4. 3, 2, 1, Tetris. Ooh, Jedi going for the Aki bar there on the right. Didn't really have any option there. But yeah. I don't see a message from him in chat, so he should be fine for the time being. We'll just give him a refresh. Merker with 4 Tetrises on the board. Jedi with 3, looking to get his 4th as well. Merker's gonna get the J, the only piece you can tuck into that setup. Nice adjustment for the bar as well. $187 for Merker. Jedi is 9 lines behind currently at 148, so the lead is not as significant as it seems right now just by looking at the score. Merker going for the aggressive bar, they're putting the J dependence to get Tetris ready with a piece like that, which does end up working, but a misstep with the C piece, which won't be any trouble whatsoever to be solved. Ooh, but then a very bad Aki bar there. I mean, except if you're Aki, that is a very, very bad Aki bar. Merker's gonna solve it with 4 burns there. Jedi once again going into a little bit of a burning situation, can hurt his efficiency once again, and allow Merker to get an early lead in this game. A little bit of hesitation there from Merker, but I believe found like the best solution there. $352 for Merker, $280 for Jedi. 70,000 point lead for Merker at this stage of the game. Merker once again with a good shot at a 600k transition. Jedi looking for I would say like 500k, mid 500k at this stage, but it definitely can change with the second half of 18 being played. Nice adjustment of the bar to accommodate the square there instead of going for the fault placement. Yeah, I really like this double wall stacking here for Jedi, waiting for the long bar, taking the necessary burns. Merker having some tucks to fill and no issues there whatsoever. Could have like flipped the Z there to tuck the square underneath it, but I don't think that's like that useful of an adjustment. That's now like what the benefit exactly would be, but definitely fine either way, I would say, from my experience. Ooh, nice adjustment for the bar there from Jedi. Flipping the S there and somehow getting the long bar to the left without full house. They're very, very good reaction time, I would say. Guess if you're like a Jedi, I guess it's pretty much normal stuff, but for us mortals, it is very, very impressive. Ooh, Merker might be punished here if the wrong sequence of pieces shows up. It's gonna be able to reopen the well though. And yeah, there we go. Tetris for Merker. One more Tetris will give him the 600k or even like 2 triples. Jedi also can get a 600k transition here, so he has been keeping up pace with Merker in the later stages of level 18 and has been a little behind in line, so it did fool me a little bit. This is a closer game than what it seems like, actually. Let's see the score of that transition here. So, Merker transitions at 614. Oh, but that's a rough piece there for Jedi to see, but yeah, it's gonna work out in the future. And there we go, Jedi transitioned at 6:07, so it's less than a Tetris to separate both players at the level 19 transition. $6.46 for Morkos, $6.11 for Jedi. Morkos, like, he stacks high, but he keeps a lot of burning options available, so it may look aggressive, but it isn't. It's just very, very smart play. You wouldn't say he's like necessarily taking a lot of risks. Tetris for Morkos, 703. Jedi at 627. Has a little bit of work to do once again. Trying to get something to the left side, getting a bunch of squares and unhelpful pieces here. Gets the J final to the left, only burns a single. Jedi starting to run out of options here. But bringing this down, getting some good pieces in the process as well. Has to make through the long bar and there, which is going to create a long bar dependency in the process. Oh, and if the long bar doesn't show, this is going to be it. No long bar inside for Jedi, and that will be at 6:36. Morkos is our winner for the first match of Season 2 in the DAS Champions League. And we'll go top of the league. We'll go first place, so huge GG's to Morkos. Commiserations to Jedi. A bit of a tough break there, some very, very good digging skills and efforts, but it just was a match today against Morkos, who, yeah, very, very faultless performance, I would say, when it mattered. GG's. So, Morkos, can we see the first max out here, if you'd like to play on, of course. Oh, the lost dials on the bar keeps the well open. Could have actually like burned the single with the L there in a different way, but this looks like it has potential to work out as well. Nice quick tap to the long bar. Needs something to reopen the well. DL will kind of do a bit of a mischief. Oh, more mischiefs. Long bar gets the long bar. 825. Max out has been made a lot harder, but definitely still possible here. Has enough runway. Might want to set up for some sort of dirty Tetris here if possible. But yeah, it's just a very tough board here to set up anything. But yeah, I would say has like 5 burns to max this out. Oh my gosh, perfectly timed long bar. Tetris for Morkos. Gonna set up now on column 3, row 2. Sets up the late burn. Didn't burn the flat burn with the J though. And that miss might cost him. Yeah, this is kind of falling apart here. Oh, it's not gonna happen. 876, another strong game there for Morkos, which is enough to see him win the first. And this shit is easy shit for Morkos, yeah. There you go. That is pretty much the recap of the stream, yeah. Very, very flawless performance from Morkos. Very, very well done. We'll report the set now. Oh, what's up, Classic Tetris League? Welcome on into the stream. We've just finished the first ever sorry, the first match of Season 2 for DAS Champions League, and Morkos coming out victorious 4-0. Since you're here, guys, I guess we're gonna do the awards for Season 1 again. We'll just go through them quick, so don't go anywhere. Just give me a minute and we'll go through the awards once again. What's up, Kingsman? What's up, Doozy K? Commodore Friday, this is DAS Tetris, as Adam Irish is saying. Hannah, welcome on as well. Thank you for all the work. So yeah, just give me a minute here and we'll go back to, we'll just go through the awards since you guys rated, just not to end like this. And then we'll take a look at the table, but yeah, GG's to Morkos for the 4-0 win. So yeah. No camera now because I don't have battery on it, but yeah. So let's go through this quickly. So first awards. Why isn't this like loading here? There you go. So best free streamer. Omen for Adam Irish and Hazel were the top 3 voters. The award is gonna go to Adam Irish. Thank you for all the work you've done, all the great Adam Irish experience moments you've provided throughout the season, and thank you for all the work you've done behind the scenes and where we can see the scene, the logo, like all the stuff here. So thank you very, very much. Next up we have the best pool 1 player. This is kind of no-brainer. I mean, Andy finished 8-0 in the league phase and won the whole thing without dropping many games, so I mean, kind of a no-brainer. Best pool 2 player has to go, of course, to Tegamek, finishing second in the league phase, undefeated with 7 wins and a draw, and making it to the top 4. Best pool 3 player has, of course, to go to Tommy. I mean, finishing top 4 last season. Incredible stuff. Definitely one of the most improved players throughout the season, and one of the biggest surprises throughout. So yeah, it was really nice to see you in season 1 and in season 2 as well. So really looking forward to see if you can improve from the first from the first time. Best pool 4 player has to go, of course, to Poopy Old Hag, defeating Sharky in the league phase, qualifying for the playoffs for one of the lowest ranked players. Very impressive stuff. Finished ahead of some very big names like Matt Martin, Eliwa, Hannah. Finished above in the table, AV Geek. So very strong performance. Next up, we have the best overall player. I mean, this is kind of a no-brainer as well. It has to go to Andy. Like, yeah, he won the whole thing. I mean, what can you say? And finally, the most creative stacker goes to... Oh, it has to go to Nano, of course. The amount of adjustments he does, it's just beautiful to watch. Highly recommend watching Nano just to improve your adjustment game. Trisop, a close second, perhaps as well to this one, but he didn't play the whole season, having replaced Gio. So yeah, that's what you missed whilst you were watching CTL. We can now take a look at the table. Just give me a moment whilst I report the match. So Merker defeating against Jedi Evan. And yeah, where do I go now? I have to redo this. This is like so messy. It's this one. So now it should update here. Well, maybe we have to refresh this. There we go. So Merker is top of the league. For some reason. Yo, yo, are we back? Is this operational again? What a time for it to crash, like just at the end. Like, it's like the Irish goodbye, you just go away without saying anything. That's like what I wanted to do, I suppose. But yeah, so Merker top of the league, perfect record so far. Jedi should be in last place, but for whatever reason the matches aren't counting so far, so I'll take a look into that. That's, oh, there we go, it's good now. Thank you, whoever did that. So yeah, thank you all for tuning in, really appreciate it. Thank you for the raid, Adam. And yeah, we can find someone to raid now. Who is doing some Tetris right now? Anyone wanna say hi to someone? Alright, so right, Annie Sharp doing a TNP match. Let's show some support. Don't forget we share the word class, so when we raid, we gotta go and chat and just be like, Das. See you guys next time. Das Champions League is back. Das Europa League is back. And Das Conference League is back as well. What a time for Petrus. See you guys next time. Have a good one. Bye bye. Das.